I don't even know how to start this, guys. This is just heartbreaking news to me, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to mentally or emotionally control myself during this, because it's just sucks. So how's everybody doing today? Telltale Games, makers of The Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, some of my favorite games I've ever played in my life. They're shutting down, and it is confirmed. Yes, Telltale tweeted their studio is shutting down, and I don't know what to say. I literally, I'm just heartbroken, guys. If you've been watching my channel for the last 2 years, you know we've been doing The Walking Dead on this channel. I anticipated once The Walking Dead final season was going to end in December, we were going to move on to other Telltale titles, but it got canceled. Telltale's Wolf Among Us is done. Stranger Things is done. They both got canceled. Telltale's shutting down, and we may not even get episodes 3 and 4 of the final season. So we're going to go through all the details right now, guys. I am so heartbroken by this, though. I'm going to try to mentally compose myself, but let's just get straight into these details, and let's get straight into it. And they just tweeted this about an hour ago. Today, Telltale Games made the difficult decision to begin a majority studio closure, which means, yes, Telltale Games is shutting down. I can't believe it. I'm honestly shocked. I knew things weren't going so well, but I thought, after the first 2 or 3, the first episode of The Walking Dead did phenomenal. It was one of the best Walking Dead episodes I'd ever played. I thought, that got them back on proper footing, but they filed for bankruptcy as well. So, begin a majority studio closure following a year marked by insurmountable challenges. A majority of the company's employees were dismissed earlier this morning, with a small group of 25 employees staying on to fulfill the company's obligation to its board and partners. Which means I do believe they will finish The Walking Dead with these 25 employees, and then once The Walking Dead is over, Telltale Games will officially shut down, and that will be the end for The Walking Dead. And that's the tough part about this, guys. It's just CEO Pete Hawley issued the following statement. It's been an incredibly difficult year for Telltale as we work to set the company on a new course. Unfortunately, we ran out of time trying to get there. And I want to give Pete Hawley all the props in the world. This man tried to literally save a company that, Telltale wasn't on best footing. I told you after all the churn and burn, all the games that they had released. Remember Minecraft Story Mode Season 2, Batman, we had Guardians. They were all being released simultaneously, and that kind of just pushed things out, and Telltale just put up too much they could handle. The old CEO and all that other stuff, they were just not in the right mindset. But I want to give them all the props for that. We released some of our best content this year with The Walking Dead, and obviously Batman was amazing as well, and received a tremendous amount of positive feedback, but ultimately that did not translate to sales. Their sales are down still, which unfortunately sucks. I thought, they'd be up, but yeah, with all that happened, the sales went down. With a heavy heart, we watch our friends leave today to spread our brand of storytelling across the games industry. Telltale will issue further comments regarding its product portfolio in coming weeks, so that means we will find out in the next 2 or 3 weeks, 4 weeks, if Telltale will release episodes 3 and 4 of The Walking Dead final season. That's still a question mark, but I'm hopeful that they will release this. So we're going to go into a really quick article, and I'll leave my thoughts at the end, so let's get straight into that. So this article gives us a little more information. Telltale announced the majority of studio closure. Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, other series fate unknown. The update is Telltale issued a statement which confirms fears that the studio is at least partially shutting down. It does not address the specific fate of its games, only saying more details will be shared in the coming weeks. 25 people remain for the studio for the time being, but it's unclear how long they'll be employed. So that was the update on that. And Holly says 25 people will continue for several, which isn't a complete shutdown, at least at this point. So I'm going to go through a tweet here in about a minute talking about Pete Hawley. So Telltale might not be shutting down completely, but a huge portion of it is. Meaning we may not, they're only going to probably be 25 employees left. but they do talk about this more, the reduced workforce, and even the old CEO, Kevin Berner, who sued the company, published a blog post commenting on the news today. I'm mostly saddened by the people who are losing their jobs at a studio they love, and I'm also saddened at the loss of a studio that greenlit crazy ideas and no one else would consider. I'm comforted a bit knowing that there are now so many new talented people in studios creating games in the evolving narrative genre. While I look forward to those games and new developments and continue to contribute, I always find a Telltale game to have been a unique offering. And it's funny, Telltale Games had started this. We got games like Detroit Become Human, Life is Strange, The Last of Us. These games would never be around without games like The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us. And that's just the sad thing about this. The 25% sucked, but UC's Last comes shortly before the release of the second episode of The Walking Dead final season, which is scheduled to release on the 25th of September. So, we don't know what is going to happen. Guys, let's go into that tweet from Pete Hawley, then I will discuss some other stuff. Pete Hawley tweeted, "To be clear, we're not shutting down, as odd as that may sound. 25 of us will continue foreseeable. I'll make further comment in the coming weeks." So Telltale may not be shutting down, but we don't know how they'll recover from this. The Wolf Among Us canceled, Stranger Things canceled. What could they work on? And that's the difficult thing. So let me just do a conclusion here, my thoughts, and we'll discuss some stuff with the channel coming up in the future. Alright everyone, this is kind of like my channel update / reflection on this news. So we still don't know all the details, but The Walking Dead could get canceled, and that means this channel is going to take a rapid change of pace if The Walking Dead does get canceled. Because there are rumors that once episode 2 ends, that The Walking Dead will get canceled, and that episode 2 will be the ending. There's rumors right now saying episode 2 is the last episode. I don't know if they're legitimately true or not, but those are some of the rumors. If The Walking Dead does end, I'll be making a video in the next week discussing what we move on from, because I was planning after December that we were going to move on with, you know, stuff like The Wolf Among Us, Last of Us, etc. Now I need to be more focused on, you know, story games. I like the story genre, but now that Telltale is dying officially, I'm going to need to move on to something else. So I want you guys, give me some initial ideas before I make that video next week. Leave in the comments what you'd like to see me make content-wise in the future. What games do you enjoy? What games are coming out story-based that you think I should do? Because obviously I'm going to move on to something else whether The Walking Dead ends after episode 2 or whether it ends in December like I hope it does. But if it ends in December, we'll have this discussion later. I just want to say this is an emotional day. I hope The Walking Dead doesn't end after episode 2, because I'd like to have Clementine's story finished. And Telltale, thank you for all the memories. This has been an emotional ride. You know, you guys, without Telltale and The Walking Dead, I would never gotten 100,000 subscribers as fast as I did. So, thank you all so much for your support. And I'll keep you guys up to date when we get more news about The Walking Dead and its future, as well as Telltale. But as for now, Telltale Games is going bankrupt. They're going down to 25 members. The Walking Dead may not happen. We'll see how things go, guys. But a channel update will be soon in regards to what we do and what happens. Because if The Walking Dead does end after episode 2, this channel is going to take a huge evolution into something else. So, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one. Peace. Thank you, Telltale, for all the memories. Love you.